Hello everyone. This video was originally going to be divided into two separate ones, but I was doing Sunfreet and I decided that it was too easy to deserve its own video, so I just wanted to put it in this desert task set video. And so to kill Sunfreet, it's pretty easy. All that you really need is a shield and a crush weapon. It says it's weak to nothing, but I remember it was weak to crush before the EoC, and so I think it still might be a little more accurate. It doesn't really matter that much probably. But yeah, all that you want to do is make sure that when it leans down, that you use the resonance ability, and that way when its tail comes up and hits you, it'll heal you to full health pretty much. And so then it's really easy. And also you need to know how to dodge the fireballs, but that's also quite easy. You just go to the middle row, then the outer twice, and then the center. And so yeah, that's really it for Sunfreet. But then there are a bunch of other desert task rewards that I wanted to talk about. So first off, if you finish the easiest set of tasks, you can get a few little free items per day by talking to any of the rug merchants. And it's actually possible to get an onyx gem from this, although I'm sure it's incredibly rare, and I wouldn't be hoping for that. I got 2 dragon bones there, which isn't very much, but I guess for a really low level that is somewhat good. Probably not even then. I mean, you can go pick flax and make more money than that. The next thing is from the medium task set, and I'm not sure why they really added this, but if you ever, for some reason, wanted to cut teak trees and you didn't do it in Taibo Wanai or any of the other actually good areas, you could go to the desert and do it here. And they added 1 extra teak tree. It used to just be 1 there and a stump of the other, and now it's 2. But yeah, it's not really, I don't really see why they did that. It's not much of a reward. This next one actually isn't so bad. It's just something to, just a little extra money maker, not a big deal. But the cactus that you plant, it'll give you 2 spines instead of 1, so 6 at a time rather than 3. And you can also keep planting cactus there and not have to worry about them dying because it'll always be protected. So that's not so bad. Cactus spines are actually relatively expensive, much more than they used to be. Although actually I think they reached a peak and they were much higher at one point. And then this one is a reward that you actually get for the medium, hard, and elite, and it just keeps improving. You can convert soda ash into molten glass if you're in the desert. You just right click on the amulet and it goes up to 150 molten glass per day, which is pretty good. And then here's another reward from the hard set, and that's being able to have double the charges on your scepters. So Scepter of the Gods, which normally has 10 charges, now gets 20, which is quite impressive. That's really good. It's a lot less charging, although unless you're really doing a lot of pyramid plunder, it doesn't make a whole lot of difference, and even then, not a really big deal. This next one is quite nice actually. You get double feathers from the Phoenix. I remember going there and collecting 10k feathers while I was getting 200 mil herblore, and I really wish I had been able to get double feathers then. But yeah, it's not a major thing, but that's definitely one of the better rewards. This next one is also quite useless. It's being able to re-roll your Dominion Tower rewards. So when you finish a fight in Dominion Tower and you're going to collect your rewards there, or finishing a bunch of fights in a row, I guess, you can get certain rewards, but if you re-roll it, you can get different ones. But the thing is, the rewards are all almost completely useless, so it's best in almost every case just to convert the rewards right into experience. So there's not really any point in re-rolling them. And I believe it's 3 re-rolls per day. Not that matters much. I suppose this would be good if you're like going to get Dominion journals and you want to re-roll it for that. Oh wait, never mind, because this requires the elite task set, so you actually have to have all the journals beforehand. So yeah, it's pretty much completely useless. The next one is another one that's improved the more diaries you finish, and it's getting free potato cactus. If you finish the elite task set, you get 40 per day, which is worth about 30k, which again, it's not bad. It's similar to collecting the cactus spines, which are worth about 30k for all 6 of them. Not a big deal, but if you're into those little money making things, it's not too bad, I suppose. This next one is a reward from the elite task set, and I don't really see the point of it again. It's being able to sell the granite that you mine to a guy here just right in the mine. He buys it for 20% of the GE price, which isn't much, but at least you don't have to bank it. And yeah, I don't really think anyone mines granite at all anymore. I suppose you do have a few levels in there before you get to concentrated gold ore that it might be useful, but yeah, it's not a terribly useful one. And this next one isn't so bad if you again like doing those little daily things, and this is being able to mine some red sandstone from a new red sandstone spot, but unfortunately it only actually has 25 per day, so it's hardly even worth the trip down there in my opinion. But if you're into that kind of thing, go for it. It's not too bad, I suppose. And then the last one is the amulet itself, which is actually quite good. It has equivalent stats to a glory, and it has a right-click teleport to Narda option. Not that there's anything to do in Narda, but it's also kept automatically on death, so if you're doing something where you're going to be dying a lot, that's a pretty good option for an amulet to wear. When I go back, and if I ever go back anyway and try some more solo Kalphite King, since you die pretty much constantly there, I might use that amulet. Could be nice. And so yeah, that's really it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, found it useful. Sorry for putting it out so late after the desert tasks. I was a bit busy this week and didn't get a chance to upload it. And so yeah, that's it. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.